So that's pretty much it for the revisions. Now I just want to show you, navigate you through the website a little bit. This here, of course, is the pricing and services page. We just get actually these are the prices and what's included with your design. First is, of course, your digital drawing. Yeah, layout of any kind, any type of design, really doesn't matter. You'll get a spec sheet, for your enclosure and your speakers. Your tuning points, what I recommend. That's also your crossover points. It comes with a assembly of instruction, which is here. Very easy to read, very easy to, it helps you with your installs. It's pretty much how every enclosure is built, from the floor up usually. So, just always remember that me personally, I start from, the bottom piece, bottom layer, and then work my way up, depending on what I'm, doing. But there's a pricing, one subwoofer all the way to 4 of them. Anything more than that, just let me know, because it takes quite a bit of time making anything over 4. Radio upgrades, labor costs for components, coaxials, really doesn't matter what it is, power wiring, and then of course here's the enclosure store that I want to show you. This basically just shows you, it starts right with shapes, types, and then configurations. So, your shapes, a cube, a perfect cube, and then of course a rectangle, a cylinder. The polygon just meaning poly, it has one angle. And then, combinations, you could, create a shape that combines any one of those. The type, they're sealed, ported, or vented, however you want to say it. A single reflex bandpass. Dual chamber, meaning both sides are ported. A triple chamber bandpass, which they are tough to tune, but I've got definitions of them. What will work best for your vehicle or room. There's the standard configuration, meaning just wired standard, and then no dividers or anything like that. Acoustic couple just means that they share the same airspace. There's no divider. That's actually what this one is. And then this one's just the positive signal, as you can see, that's ported in a quad configuration. I actually don't like this configuration. I just used it because it's a just an example of what this actually is. Like I said, I always like the rectangular design. What is it? This is a push-pull. It's showing the negative signal and then the positive signal, but as this one rotates, it actually works like this. And then I've got a list of why not to buy a prefab box, as you can see there. Make it a little bit easier to read. And let's see. Oh, these are just all the prices. Literally one speaker all the way to 4, and then I even say anything more than 4, just let me know. But all the configurations, just anything that you can think about, pretty much, all the way to 4 speakers. Pricing is right there, so you know exactly how much it's going to cost. This is what's offered standard, what you get with every one. These are all the add-on options, which there's a rack. I mean, as you can see, a bunch, man. Customizing is pretty much endless. All the way to material, everything. It's all there, pretty much. Some of them, they say varies, like the plexiglass. Of course, that's going to vary depending on thickness and how much you use. You see some people, they'll make a whole enclosure out of plexiglass, so it definitely varies. It's not you know, pretty much a high volume that's very, very custom anytime you do something like that. Most of my enclosures are, of course, you know, I can do anything, man, but MDF, you know, wood is pretty much the easiest to work with, most cost efficient. You can still, customizing is still endless. So that's pretty much it on this. Just want to go over the company a little bit more. Any of the manufacturers' product lineup is here. I'll install anything, really doesn't matter. Excuse me. You know, as long as it's got a good warranty and numbers match up for what you want installed. As you can see, I really don't care. You know, as far as, I'm not prejudiced on manufacturers. If it works, great. So that's that. Let's see. I got an FAQ right there, man. It answers pretty much all the, I think there's like 10 questions, the most common questions, all the contact info, and this is a little bit more about the company. As you can see there. One of my favorite sayings is you get what you pay for. So these are all the services that are offered, categorized here, and then, you know, what's offered in those categories: sound, convenience, pro wiring, and power management. Power management meaning like batteries, capacitors, stuff like that, isolating relays, voltage gate, you know, pretty much everything. Corrections, you know, a lot of times people have problems with noise in their audio systems, which can, you know, it'll really get on your nerves. You know, voltage drops, clipping, pretty much anything. These are accessory services that I offer. You know, quite a bit there. Just, you know, mostly cosmetic wise for your vehicle. Lighting, I mean, as you can see, take a look. It's Southern Sounds 2zs.webs.com, and also I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, you know, for the videos, as you're most likely to see most of the videos is on YouTube. That's pretty much it, really. I think I got yeah, my resume's on here. I went to school for it. You know, I actually went to school and took a custom Enclosure course. So I mean, you know, I definitely specialize in that. As you can see all right here, Google SketchUp, WinISD, BassFox Pro, MECP, Mobile Dynamics. You know, is where I went to school for it. Most of my training, electronic wise. And then just my other training, and I think that's pretty much it, man. The email address is southernsounds2zs@gmail.com. It's all on here. Where's the contact right there? That's pretty much it. If you have any questions on pricing, whatever, just, you know, shoot me an email or text message or something, and I'll make sure that you get the proper estimate. And that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching.